Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Ed Zanetti. And we are discussing here in our episodes which are the most prominent or the most attractive technological alternatives to generate carbon credits in our tropical developing countries. And we already know that we have three tools at our available in order to develop those project activities. We have the methodologies, the standardized baselines, and the methodological tools in order to make our calculations more accurate. And now we are gonna watch or talk about specific technologies and how one can develop the project documents or the activities in order to attract this funding from carbon credit procedures. And we will inaugurate our series talking about the increase on production and consumption of industrial timber for the construction of homes, buildings, offices in our countries. So we have for example, it can be a building where you're gonna increase the volume of industrial timber used in interior, or it can be a full house that you are building right now with cement and iron, and you're gonna replace it by timber. So those are two different situations. You can have a standardized baseline if you are talking about overall construction in our country. You can have a specific one for your study case. So let's take, for example, social housing in Brazil. We have a model which is well spread in the country, a model of a social housing with 52 square meters. This is, you can establish a baseline based on your estimates on how much carbon emissions or greenhouse gas emissions you would have to build this house. If a 52 square meter social home in Brazil is built using cement and iron, to today's model, it has around 26 tons of CO2 which gets emitted only in the construction. So at the construction, using cement and iron, you will have 26 tons of CO2 emitted by each unit of social housing of 52 square meters that you are building. And now we are gonna talk about how much credits when you can generate when you stop building with cement and iron and start building with timber. Follow us to learn more. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Ed Zanetti for tous les amis africains.